there are 7 types of people who will destroy your life if you let them. And most of them are already in your circle right now. They are not strangers, they are not obvious enemies. They are friends, family members, coworkers, partners, people you trust, people you defend, people you would never suspect. And that is exactly why they are dangerous. Machiavelli spent his entire life studying power, betrayal, and human nature, and he identified 7 specific personality types that always betray, always manipulate, always destroy. Not sometimes, always. And if you cannot identify these people, you will lose everything. Your time, your money, your opportunities, your peace. This is not a video about giving people chances or seeing the good in everyone. This is a ruthless warning. By the end of this video, you will know exactly who to remove from your life immediately. And if you recognize someone you love in this list, you have a choice to make. Keep them and suffer, or cut them off and win. If you are ready for the truth, keep watching. If you still believe everyone deserves trust, leave now. Because what comes next will change how you see every person in your life. Let me be very clear about something before we start. Trust is not a virtue, it is a risk. Every time you trust someone, you are gambling. Gambling that they will act in your interest. Gambling that they will keep their word. Gambling that they will not betray you when it benefits them. And most people lose that gamble. Not because they are bad at reading people, but because they trust the wrong types. Machiavelli wrote that men are inherently selfish and will betray you the moment it serves their interest. That is not pessimism. That is reality. And once you accept that reality, you stop trusting by default. You only trust people who have proven themselves over time, under pressure, when it cost them something. Everyone else is a liability. So let me show you the 7 types Machiavelli warned about. These are the people you must never trust, ever. Type 1. The person who needs you more than you need them. This sounds counterintuitive, but pay attention. Most people think, if someone needs me, they will be loyal. They depend on me. That is backwards. People who need you resent you. They hate feeling dependent. They hate feeling inferior. And the moment they can survive without you, they will betray you. Why? Because betraying you is how they prove to themselves they never needed you. Machiavelli wrote about this extensively. He said that dependents are the most dangerous allies because they carry hidden resentment. Here is what this looks like in real life. You help someone get a job. You mentor them. You open doors for them. They smile. They thank you. They act grateful. But inside, they feel small, weak, inferior. So the moment they get stable, they distance themselves. They stop returning calls. They start taking credit for their own success. And if you ever need them, they disappear. Because helping you would remind them that they once needed you. That is type 1. Never trust someone who needs you more than you need them. They will betray you the moment they can stand alone. Type 2. The person who has nothing to lose. This is one of the most dangerous types. People with nothing to lose have no incentive to protect relationships, no reputation to maintain, no future to protect, no consequences to fear. That makes them unpredictable and ruthless. Machiavelli warned that desperate men are the most dangerous men because desperation removes inhibition. Here is what this looks like. Someone with no job, no savings, no stability asks for your help. You lend them money. You give them opportunities. You vouch for them, and they burn you without hesitation. Why? Because they were already at the bottom. Burning you does not hurt them. They lose nothing, but you lose everything. Research shows that people with low social status are significantly more likely to betray trust. Not because they are bad people, but because betrayal carries no cost for them. Here is the rule. Never trust someone who has nothing to lose. Only trust people who have something valuable valuable at stake: reputation, career, relationships, because only then does betrayal hurt them more than it benefits them. Type 3, the person who gossips to you about others. This is the easiest type to identify, and the one people ignore most. If someone gossips to you, they gossip about you. No exceptions. People think, but they trust me. They are sharing secrets with me. No, they are showing you what they do behind everyone's back, including yours. Machiavelli wrote that those who betray others' confidence will betray yours when it serves them. Here is how to test this. Someone tells you a secret about a mutual friend, something private, something damaging. You think, wow, they really trust me. Wrong. They just showed you they cannot be trusted. Because if they will betray that person's confidence to bond with you, they will betray your confidence to bond with someone else. It is not loyalty, it is a pattern, and patterns do not change. Here is the rule: never trust someone who gossips, ever. The moment someone starts telling you secrets about others, remove them from your inner circle immediately. They are a liability. Type 4, the person who keeps score. This type is subtle but deadly. They remember every favor they did for you, every time they helped, every sacrifice they made, and they bring it up constantly. I helped you move. I lent you money. I was there when no one else was. That is not generosity. That is investment with expected return. Machiavelli warned about transactional relationships. He said that those who keep ledgers of kindness are simply negotiating future leverage. Here is what happens. They help you, but they never let you forget it. And one day, they cash in hard. They ask for something unreasonable, something that hurts you, something you do not want to do. And when you hesitate, they pull out the ledger. After everything I did for you, you cannot do this one thing. That is manipulation. Real loyalty does not keep score. Real generosity has no strings. If someone reminds you of what they did for you, they are telling you, you owe me. And debt creates control. Here is the rule: never trust someone who keeps score. The moment someone reminds you of their past help, understand they are preparing to collect, and the bill will be expensive. Type 5, the person who is nice to you but cruel to others. This is the type that fools almost everyone. They treat you well. They are kind, generous, respectful to you. But you notice they are rude to waiters, dismissive to service workers, cruel to people beneath them. Most people ignore this. They think, well, they are nice to me. That is what matters. That is dangerously naive. Machiavelli taught that character is revealed through how someone treats those who cannot benefit them. If someone is cruel to people who have no power, they are showing you their true nature. The only reason they are nice to you is because you are useful. The moment you stop being useful, you become the waiter, and they will treat you exactly the same way. Here is the rule: never trust someone who is nice to you but cruel to others. Watch how they treat people who cannot help them. That is who they really are. And one day, that is how they will treat you. Type 6, the person who never takes accountability. This type is everywhere, and they destroy everything they touch. Nothing is ever their fault. Every failure has an excuse. Every mistake has a scapegoat. They are always the victim, always misunderstood, always betrayed by circumstances. Machiavelli wrote that those who refuse accountability are incapable of loyalty. Why? Because loyalty requires taking responsibility, and they are allergic to responsibility. Here is what this looks like. They make a mistake that costs you money, time, or reputation. You confront them, and they immediately deflect. I did not know. You did not explain clearly. Someone else told me wrong. It was not my fault. They will never say, I messed up. I take full responsibility. I will fix this. That means they will never protect you. They will never sacrifice for you. They will never own their failures. And the moment things go wrong, they will blame you. Here is the rule: never trust someone who never takes accountability. If someone cannot admit fault, they cannot be trusted with anything important, because when pressure comes, they will throw you under the bus to save themselves. Type 7, the person who isolates you from others. This is the most dangerous type of all. They are subtle, strategic, and devastatingly effective. They slowly separate you from your friends, your family, your network. They do not do it obviously. They do it through small comments. Your friends do not really understand you. Your family does not support your dreams. Those people are holding you back. And because they phrase it as care, you believe them. Over time, you stop seeing other people. You depend entirely on them. And once you are isolated, they have complete control. Machiavelli warned that isolation is the first step of domination. Remove a person's support system and you remove their options. Here is what happens. Once you are isolated, they change. The kindness disappears. The manipulation starts. The control tightens. And when you finally realize what happened, you have no one to turn to because they systematically removed everyone who would have helped you. This pattern shows up in abusive relationships, toxic friendships, cult dynamics, manipulative business partnerships. Here is the rule: never trust someone who isolates you from others. If someone consistently discourages your other relationships, they are not protecting you. They are trapping you. Run immediately. So here is the brutal truth. If you recognized even one person in your life in these 7 types, you have a decision to make. Most people choose wrong. They make excuses. They give second chances. They hope things will change. That hope will destroy you. Machiavelli wrote that wise men act on evidence, not hope. And the evidence is clear. These 7 types do not change. They do not grow. They do not suddenly become trustworthy. They just get better at hiding what they are. So here is your action plan. Step 1. Review your inner circle right now. Identify which type each person is. Step 2. Remove type 7 immediately. Isolators are the most dangerous. No conversation, no explanation. Just leave. Step 3. Distance yourself from types 1, 2, and 6. These types create chaos. Limit all contact. Step 4. Watch types 3, 4, and 5 closely. If they show the pattern twice, cut them off permanently. Step 5. Stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. Machiavelli said doubt is wisdom. Trust is risk. Step 6. Build relationships only with people who have passed the pressure test, who stayed loyal when it cost them something. Step 7. Accept that your circle will shrink. Quality always requires removing quantity. Let me tell you what happens when you do this. Within 30 days, your stress drops because you removed the chaos sources. Within 90 days, your focus sharpens because you stopped managing toxic people. Within 6 months, your life transforms because you protected your energy ruthlessly. And within 1 year, you look back and realize every major problem you had was caused by one of these 7 types. And the moment you removed them, everything got easier. Machiavelli said that the wise prince removes threats before they become disasters. You are the prince of your own life. Remove the threats now before they destroy you. So let me ask you something. Which of these 7 types have you dealt with? Drop a number in the comments, 1 through 7. And if you want, share the story. Others need to hear it. And if this video just opened your eyes to someone in your life, hit subscribe. Because every week I break down psychology and strategy that most people are too afraid to teach. Real tactics. No fluff, just truth. And if you want the advanced content I cannot post publicly, click the join button. You will get the full manipulation detection frameworks, the psychological profiles, the protection strategies, everything you need to identify and remove toxic people permanently. Thanks for watching. And remember, trust is not a gift. It is a privilege earned through proof. Never give it freely, especially not to these 7 types.